Welcome back to tonight's Silent Reality. Today we're playing RimWorld.
Close
And
enough.
yep, close enough. You know we're recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, today we're playing RimWorld and I'm gonna brutally get murdered.
Okay, what are we gonna talk about tonight?
Didn't you want to talk about some art stuff today? Wasn't that something you wanted to talk about?
I mean, my entire plan of inviting other people on is they talk about something that bothers them. For sure, we'll talk about art,
Yeah,
because that's
exactly
kind
about
of
art.
the plan.
What is
So,
that? I'm a paid actor,
you're an
don't worry
artist.
about that. Yeah, I'm an artist, I'm a paid actor, don't worry.
You're an artist. You
Yeah,
like art. You make drawings and
yeah,
work on stuff
yep.
and all that. What
Mm-hmm.
bothers you the most about art, personal improvement, self-improvement, all those kind of things?
Mainly that it kind of takes a while to get to a point where you're like, yeah, I like that, I like that a lot. I like my art style, I like the way I draw, I like the way I make things. I think that may be one of the more like frustrating parts because if you go on online, you most time are gonna see like perfect like versions of art. You're never gonna see the process or anything. You're gonna see the final piece, and so sometimes in a way it can be discouraging because you're like, mine doesn't look like that, and you're like, ah, damn, and then you don't want to do art. That's one of my main problems. Let's see. What do we...
Alright.
But what about
Usually
you?
most of these videos,
Hmm?
I'll talk about like here's why this bothers me, or like here's how we fix it,
Yeah.
or just why this exists, or the sort of the reason, the basis behind things like that. You know. So then from there, I'd pivot and say, okay, well, if it bothers me that like art takes for a while, for example, and I want to get
Mm-hmm.
good, but I'm not good yet. Let's figure out why it bothers me, or why does it take a while? Is it because I'm young that I'm bothered by it, and I don't have the experience yet?
Yeah,
Like,
probably, to be honest. That is a
because you're
good
the one with
reason.
experience. I'm just talking to you, right?
Yeah. But I don't have that much experience. I've been like drawing for like a year and maybe and a half. That is quite a while, but still like kind of in the art world, not enough. Because there are artists who have been like doing this stuff for years and stuff like that. I think it normally takes somewhere around, I think 3 to 5 years somewhere where you like actually have something good that you're drawing. Or your
You realize
drawings
your game
actually
is
look.
paused as well,
Yeah,
right?
I know my game's boss. I'm just thinking a bit as to what to do with
Yeah.
currently.
The hardest part of recording is
Yeah, I
keeping
know
the
it's
gameplay
keeping
flow.
going, constantly going, yeah. But like the thing with this game is that it is kind of just waiting for stuff to happen overall, RimWorld.
What's not gonna happen if it's paused?
Well, yeah, but sometimes you have to pause to think a bit. Where is it? Uh-huh. Okay. So, yeah.
So what do you like about this game? How do you feel that that kind of relates to the topic at hand?
Topic in. I feel like this game as a whole is like. I feel this game is quite interesting. There's a lot of bad things that can happen in this game, but there's also good things that can happen in this game. And so the funny thing with me kind of is that whenever something goes wrong, I'll try again. But there's kind of this pressure with me sometimes that is more like I need to do something the first time and like not try to do any redos or something like that. Like I need to do something only like when I get the opportunity or something like that. I'm really bad at
Could you
recording.
expand upon that?
I'm really bad at recording.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's funny because people are like, "Oh yeah, anyone can be a YouTuber, anyone can talk," but it's kind of hard to actually have a set of thoughts
Well,
and
it's
make
more
it
like trying
happen.
to make like something, trying to talk about something like more meaningful than just me playing Grim Nuts all day
Hmm.
and yapping
That's why
about.
I have notes and I plan all these things out. And
Yeah.
if you really do YouTube long term, you'll also notice that you kind of think about these things just passively, like what you want to do with that time or how you want to word things,
Hmm.
the order in which to regress things, what you need now, what you'll need later, and
Yeah. I love rim nuts.
It's funny though too. When we started recording, I was like, "Do I stop this to tell you to put a filter on your mic?" But I'm like, honestly, screw it. It's probably not that bad, right? You don't have like a fan on or anything.
Yeah.
But that's the only other thing I can think of. On the topic of,
Art.
remember earlier I was talking and I was like, "Hey, when you're making a video, you're gonna realize there's a lot of stuff that you forgot." Well, do you remember any of the stuff that you forgot, you know, in yesterday's video that you wanted to talk about now?
Probably I have forgotten. This is sad
I'm
part.
gonna remind you after the video.
Oh,
It's gonna be more funny if you don't remember it
yeah,
now.
you're gonna remind me after this video.
Yeah. But that's a big part of it too, is realizing that not everything's going to be perfect. You're never going to have a flawless run of it, but a big part of
Yeah.
it is just getting it done. And much like art, you're never going to have a perfect piece. I mean, sure, there'll be many things you'll be happy with,
Yeah, but
but
you never
again, a
get
big part of it is just sitting down, pen to the paper, making it happen. You know,
also
I seem kind of like this game as well. There's a lot of nonsense that goes on.
There
It's
is
not
a
going
lot
to
of
be perfect, and
nonsense. There's a lot of BS
colonists or
also.
whatever die like in half a second if you're not careful.
Hmm. Yeah.
Or people like cannibalize each other. I don't know. I've never played this game before.
Yeah, but you can cannibalize here. The thing is that I wish I had all the DLC stuff as well, because the DLC has a lot of things. Like religion, like genes and stuff like that. But like
I'm not
one
sure if we
DLC.
were clarified earlier, so today I'm not the one playing the game,
Yeah, you're not the one
and
playing the game.
this is not my screen. In fact, you'll
This is
notice
not-
this is a much nicer
Yeah,
recording
it is a
resolution.
It's a nicer resolution. I can't wait for
Uh,
there to be like one person's like, hey, this guy plays room nuts wrong. He's doing that or that. There probably won't be, to be honest.
Maybe. And the first thing is waiting about a year from now for someone to actually watch the video and then leave a comment. So
Yeah.
gotta be patient with it. It's a long grind. You gotta be in it for the long haul.
The grind never stops.
Also funny too, just for every single one of my videos at night, I just sneeze non-stop. Love my allergies. Did you explain what you're doing in the game? I mean, that's also a big part of what goes into these things.
I am
Saying
gonna
like,
send.
oh hey, here's what's going on.
I'm gonna send you and my colonist out on a little caravan to get some blast steel, but it's a resource. It's more of an end game kind of resource that you need to make like marine armor or stuff like that. And I wanna make some. Yeah, so 11 days. And so yeah, I'm gonna just send them. They're gonna be there for a bit. And then they're gonna come back. I should also probably research advanced forecasters, because you can basically put people in like suits that like connects them into their hands and like feet and stuff like that, but when you try to remove them, it basically removes their hands and feet as well, so they basically just become a blob.
I think they did experiments like that back during the Holocaust.
Back there in the Hulk. Yeah, but it's in the game. Yeah, and there they go. This game is a lot of waiting though.
You want to continue your line of thought though with art and all that? Because it's not like I just record and then the
Yeah,
video
then
just goes
just
to
have to
gameplay. I mean, sometimes it
gameplay.
does, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just... I guess this game is kind of has some things, because the thing is the game kind of takes time and you have to kind of... There's a lot of things that... There's a lot of times where like nothing really happens, so it's just like kind of like I'm doing right now, just wait for stuff to happen. Or wait for
how does
my
that relate
dupes
to
do.
the underlying story, which is you talking about art?
Yeah,
or...
well, mainly because, you know, art takes a lot of time, you have to wait a lot of things. And plus you have to be kind of patient, because even though like something at like first may not be right or may not come out the way you want to, but like if you kind of stick with it and like spend more time with it, it's gonna start looking more right to you, and then you're gonna feel more confident about it. And then you're gonna
that's a
get
great
a
way to
lot
explain it.
better. And you can become better. Because things that when I started playing Rim Nuts or Rim World, I I did not know like anything about this game or that much. I knew like what the premise was, but I didn't know how the game really worked. So I would like fail a lot, or I would not understand some things. But over time, I would like start to understand how the game worked and how the AI and stuff like that worked, and how to keep my dupes happy and stuff. Or how to find resources more easily and stuff like that. It's kind of similar to art in a way, because like the more you get to know like the subject, the more like experience, not only that experience you get, but not only that, but you also like start finding ways how to get more better information that will help you in some ways. Maybe by like either like searching it up by yourself, or like finding videos, or just experimenting with like new things overall.
I mean, what would you say you've drawn recently that you experimented with, or like?
Actually, that's a funny question, because that's what I'm actually gonna do today. I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm probably going to take a cold shower, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna actually start drawing, and I'm gonna try to push my limits a bit here. I'm gonna try me a new PFP.
Nice. That's definitely a good way to do it, yeah. That's funny, I was about to say keep it PG, but also, yeah, good. I was kind of worried you were gonna take that in a funny direction, but yeah.
What else did you want me to draw?
Oh, you know,
there's that
you
one
know,
thing
that thing with that thing.
the thing.
Yeah, that thing with that thing.
Yep, we don't talk about the thing.
Yeah. We see, yeah, it's the unspoken rule of YouTube. Good job.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. It's not, to be honest, it's not that serious. It's more just like funny. It's just like kind of stupid in a way.
Are you about to die to raccoons?
No, I'm not gonna die to raccoons. So Corey is my melee unit basically. She has like a sword and a shield that protects her. And
Nice.
Rossi is coward, if I have to say that. I remember when I started like playing this game, Rossi was basically like the most useless like dupe I could have had. I'm not even joking. He didn't do anything. He didn't like actually help in any way. And then over time he kind of became more useful. But I guess could be also somewhat related to art. There may be a thing that you might find like, it's not that useful, but the more you kind of do it, the more you realize that, hey, maybe it actually is.
Yeah, but definitely got the hang of it too. There's a natural conversational flow that you kind of have with yourself and all of this. That's why I'm taking a little bit more of a
backseat.
Hands off.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Hands off experience.
And the last part of it all is just finding a point when you think you've talked about everything you wanted to talk about, and then just sort of ending it, just being like, "Hey, thanks for watching," and what's the next thing you want to talk about, if anything?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Is that really how you want to end it?
No, I'm not gonna end it like that. That's a horrendous way to end it, to be honest. But overall, I think I'm gonna be honest with art. Art is more like a journey. It's not really about the end result. It's more about the journey. Similar to this game, because this game does have an ending, and I wanna go for that. So in a way, after this ending, it's gonna be it, kind of. I'm probably gonna download some more mods and then play it more, but still, it's more like an experience playing this game.
I think it's definitely a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
I like it's a little overly generalized, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I definitely do see the appeal. It's like a sort of generic, generalized survival sort of.
Survival sort of, yeah. Anyways, next we're gonna be talking about this funny visual novel that me and my friend here have been playing.
Me and my friend.
Me and my friend.
Demoted to my friend.
My friend. Well, I can't say your name.
I mean, you can. I don't really care that much, but
Yeah. I
he
just
without
thought.
name.
I
It's like
just.
Lord Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort.
Reminds me of like you know the Oompaville Mr. Beast
Yeah.
interview. He would refer to Mr. Beast as like Beast, Lord
Yeah.
of Darkness, or like
Yeah. It's like
Satan, Lord of Darkness, whatever.
what was it? I swear to God, if like this someone finds this like channel and someone's gonna be like, hey, this is a weird like ARG channel. There's 100% like some weird ARG here. This is
No,
this is
I
not
think it's
an
gonna be confused for AI because
It
I swear
confused
half
for
the stuff
AI.
on this is so low quality. Literally, an AI could make this.
yeah, probably. I don't think AI can replace you though.
I agree, and there'll be a time where I'll compare that experimentally to say, you know, here's what low quality kind of stuff looks like, here's what success looks like, and compare the two.
Me when peak strong success.
Yeah. I've been pretty happy with YouTube so far. I mean, I don't know if I've told you about this, but my email has still been blowing up with people like, hey, you should play this Steam game. Here's a free Steam key to my idle game on Steam. And I'm like, that's cool.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your idle games.
Yeah.
You're
I
quite.
started keeping track, and then on my whiteboard that I have in front of me, I stopped counting after 18. I think it's in like 23. Because it was like for the first 3 weeks after I made that video, it just like blew up, and then after that, it just slowly people been adding stuff to my email that I have to go through when I'm a sequel out eventually. So, fun.
After a while, you're gonna be like. Well, you are an idle wizard though, so. Anyway, so back to art, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else to talk about, you can just end it, you know? Don't be afraid to cut a video off. In fact, I
Cut
think
the video.
short and sweet's usually the way to go.
Oh, nice. Okay, 11 days. We're gonna be. Or be done by now when they arrive.
Most of the time, too, I don't typically play to a climax in the game. I just play till the story's over. So usually I limit the... Like, it'll be like a... Pretty much a cliffhanger and all of the gameplay, whatever.
God damn it. Okay, nice. One of our colonists went insane and basically setting the place on fire now. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. He can't do fire stuff, so... Yippee. You can't extinguish this. What is pretty funny, I guess. Yeah, this game can be sometimes bad. Didn't you also draw? I remember that. You also used to draw. Or you still draw?
Yeah, I did for a while, yeah. I mean, I haven't done that in a good minute, but I have on occasion. It's not been something I've been super active with more recently. I think it was something, when I started drawing, that was back in summer of, I want to say 2023. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, summer of 2023, around May or April of 2023. But a lot of it was just to see, like, hey, can I draw? I mean, is that a skill that I have? Is it not?
God damn.
And also just to try to appreciate the time that other people put into stuff that I haven't really ever experimented much with, you know?
Yeah. This may have not been a good idea. How much it metal? God damn it. Oh my god.
Opinion of my husband, Rusty. Oh, she is not a happy wife and not a happy life.
My opinion of, oh, he's happy with him, but she is not. Oh yeah, apparently their son died because there was a raid and their son was a part of it, so we just killed him. And now he's mad for some reason. And I'm like, if it was your son, why did he try to kill us then?
Those angsty teen years, you know.
Angsty teenagers.
If you don't have too much else to say about art, you can always end it here if you'd like.
Yeah, we should probably end it here.
So how do you think I outro my videos? What would you say?
Wait, what do I think? What about your videos?
How do you think I would outro my videos?
Anyways, good night everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Is it
Yeah.
true?
I'll about wrap it up for tonight's sad reality. Thanks for tuning in to whatever nonsense is going through my head
Yeah.
tonight. So
And mine-
thanks for
mine
watching.
as well,
Have a
I'm
fantastic rest of your
schizophrenic.
night, and have a good one, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Also, what goes through my head? I'm schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.